All right, I got it in the mail this week. My friend online, Manny DeCastro, sent me this from Buki-Ushu.net. They make some amazing looking stuff. I haven't tried them yet, which is why I've been really interested. And he was nice enough to send me both. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm about to find out. Before we get started, I've been cleaning things out. I'm ready for the big move. And I have a pair, brand new, large Macho brand. Macho's been around for years and years. They pioneered this foam dip stuff. We used to call these karate punches. I'm not sure what they call them anymore. Probably still karate punches. It's a great training tool if you're doing some light contact, medium contact, and it's good to protect your hands if you're punching bags. I want to send these to you. Put some comments down below. Now, for me to send you anything, I also need to know who you are and what your mailing address is. And to do that, to get that to me, go to 89tigers.com. Put in everything on this. The place you sign up for the free newsletter. Put your name, first and last, and your mailing address. And I learned this one today as I'm trying to get this stuff all put together because I sent out a bunch of packages today. I sent you guys some stuff. Those of you who've won already, I sent them out to you today. They're in the mail. Some of them are going overseas. And so I need to know also what your YouTube handle is or what name you use on Facebook if you won the prize on Facebook. So some of you are watching this on Facebook. Some are watching on YouTube. Right now you're watching on YouTube. Either way, in order to win, just put a comment in the comment section here. Share it. That'd be better. I hope you subscribe. But say who you are and that you would like to win. These are the karate punches. You can say, I want to win anything. I don't care. Somebody said, never won anything. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't care. I'll send you something. If I pick you, put your name in, your information. These are the karate punches. These are great, brand new, never been worn, large size. I also have something else I'm just going to show you before I open that bow staff and give you a quick review, preliminary, and then I'm going to make a couple of videos with this bow staff and go a little bit more in detail. I'm excited just to have received it. I've seen them forever. I know guys on the tournament circuit who do the real fancy, flashy stuff. They use this brand. I know it's a really legit, solid brand. Buki-Ushu.net. I'll put that in the, type that in there for you right now. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I got all excited. Somebody was sending me a super chat. I didn't even know about a super chat. Somebody sent me money in a super chat in one of these live streams. I didn't know you could do that, but that's really cool. And thank you. That supports the stuff that I do and allows me to keep teaching. I'll do it anyway. You don't have to send me anything. I'll send stuff to you. But if you want to send me a couple bucks, then I've never, this is my personal philosophy, I don't say no to money because I think you block your abundance. It's just a personal thing. But let me, it's where'd it go? Buki-Ushu. Buki-Ushu. Oh, I missed the U. .net. And Manny Castro, he runs that company, and he makes these by hand or his people do or whatever. But he sent me this staff. We're going to look at this in a minute. I also have a package of 3 books that I wrote. This one I wrote with a Dr. Scott Hall. He's a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and he also teaches in the School of Teaching and Allied Professions or whatever, I forget what they call it, at the University of Dayton here in town. And all school counselors go through his program to get licensed. And he and I wrote this book, Behavior Coaching. This is what I do best. I use the martial arts as a tool. I help people learn how to change their behavior, especially kids in the classroom. I want you to feel confident and strong. It's been my message, my mantra for 20-some years. And for boys especially, kids who are kinesthetic learners who have to move and learn, and they get labeled as ADD, ADHD, or whatever, they can't learn, and they're getting the bad grades, or they're getting hammered every day, and their confidence is being destroyed by saying, teachers saying things like, you just can't sit still, can you? Make a good choice. What do you think you should do? We wrote this book. This book was actually for parents at the time we were teaching school teachers. So we would go into the school district, and Dr. Scott Hall and I would work with the teachers on language to use in the classroom based on my teaching method and how to set things up, catch kids in the action. You're looking at me, he's sitting still. And so this was the book for the parents. So I've got one of these. This, I went through years and years of professional management development to learn how to run the Asian Arts Center, the school I run now, as a professional organization, so we would have a stable income and I could create jobs for lots of people, which we have hundreds and hundreds of people who've worked here over the years, full-time, part-time, created hundreds of jobs and taught tens of thousands of students, kids and adults. And I was able to do that with professional management. So I'm going to include this book. This is a book on how to run a martial arts school. Applies to any small business. Super simple, but things that you need to remember. I'll send you this one, and the Spanish version of my very first book, Si Mama, Si Papa, which means yes, mom, yes, dad. This book is in, I think, 6 or 7 different languages. I don't know how many languages are still in print. I think some of the other ones have gone online, Dutch, German, Korean, I think. It's been translated into Korean. This one is Spanish, and I have a whole bunch of these. And because this is, they do multiple printings. And so this is, I think, the second printing or third printing. And the publisher was nice enough to send them to me for free. And I said, I'll spread them here because the publisher's in Spain. And they sell all over Central South America. I wanted them available here in the United States because we have a growing population of parents who I think could benefit. Yes, mom, yes, dad. I don't have this one in English in print right now, but if you'd like to have this one, I'll send you this. So this is one package. I already showed you the karate chops, punches, guard your hands. You can do some light sparring, medium contact sparring if the other person's wearing some helmets or whatever, or you can hit a bag, hit a tree, I don't care. I wanted to show you, came in this excellent packaging, fragile stickers all over it. Mailman brought it in, was really gentle with it. We've got a great mailman here. And let's see if I can slice this top open. I'm excited. I saved this until today, until Friday. It came in early in the week, but I wanted to share this with you guys and give you a chance to win some more stuff. I started doing this competition stuff a couple days ago, and it's costing me money. I mailed something today to Sofia, Bulgaria. You're welcome. And thank you for entering the contest. But I sent it to Sofia, and the shipping cost more than the collie sticks that Risto, I think that's how you pronounce it, won in the contest. But I don't mind. I said I'd do it, so I'll do it. I believe that your word is your bond, and if you say you're going to do it, you better do it. Let's see. How do I pronounce that? Thierry Mueller, hello. Thierry, MD, Azrar, hello. Guys, thanks for coming in. Put in your information in the comments. Go to 89tigers.com and send me your information. Sign up for free for the newsletter there. Give me your name, address. Tell me. Oh, yeah, I mailed something to you too, Patrick. Your books are coming in the mail, and it should be there tomorrow in Chicago. My day's great. How's your day? Anyway, if you haven't won anything or if you want to win again, send me that information on 89tigers.com. Fill out, everything's free. Fill it out, name, address, and what you go by, your handle or avatar or whatever, on YouTube or on Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook, in case you win, in case I send it to you. So this is the staff that came in the mail. I want to talk about this real quick, but two more things I'm going to ship out. I've got 4 things you could win today, shipping on me. The karate chops, size large, black, foam dipped by Macho, great brand. Protect your hands. Second, Switzerland, nice. Yeah, I sent something to Bulgaria. I'm sure Switzerland's the same thing. You can ship anything in the world as long as it's not like banned in your country. I don't know what they ban in Switzerland, but I'm pretty sure that you can get books, you can get the karate punches, and this other thing I'll show you. A package of books, 3 books in Spanish. I like to read. I like to read multiple languages. I like to try to get my brain to grow. So I practice my Spanish almost daily with my kids. I read them books in Spanish and English. But this is my book in Spanish, my first book. This is a book I wrote with a local professor that we use to specifically teach parents how to coach the behavior of their kids so that they don't get in trouble all the time. It's very positive. It's all positive feedback. and it works. It's also common sense, and it's not fluff. It works. And then this one, if you want to run a martial arts school or any other small business, just 101 tips to help you do that. That's a package. And then I have a blue ball. This is those you pump up the exercise balls. You can sit on them. I use them for drumming. I'm going to show you that someday. Super, super cool. It's like taiko, uses the Japanese martial arts stances, but it's also, they call it cardio drumming. Somebody else invented hitting a ball with some drumsticks. Burns more calories than anything else I've ever done. It also gives you wicked strong hands and arms and stances too, in the legs. But I've got one in blue, and this one is, it's kind of heavy, 75 centimeters. That's pretty big. Here's one in purple. So I've got two to send out. This one's 65, just a little bit smaller. All right, so back to the staff. This came from Buki-Ushu.net. My friend Manny. Oh, here it comes. Now this is different than what I normally use. I can feel it already. It feels solid. It's packaged really well. So if you buy one of these, you're going to spend a little bit more money, but this is a specific kind of weapon for a specific kind of style. You're not going to be sparring with this one. Use a nice solid oak staff, or maybe the whitewood or the rattan. Do your sparring with that. This one was the little thank you for your order sticker. I'm not selling these. I reached out to this guy, or he reached out to me originally, and I said, that's great. I'd love to see one. He said, hey, let me send you one. And it just came in the mail this week. I've been waiting all week to share this with you. It's got a little, oh, that's the invoice, I think. And oh, maybe it's a letter. It is, I've got, bows are not for contact. I just said that. However, they do make some. So if you go to their website, Bushi, oh, forget about it. I'm sold. Look at that. He put my name on it. Man, that's amazing. That's awesome. All right. This one's made for speed and flash. I've been excited about that. I thought that this is going to be a speed and flash bow because I've seen other kids use it and other adults use it in these competitions. People like Reed Presley, the guy who's going to be the next Batman. And I think he was Robin before, and he got his big movie break in Twilight movies. That kid was a Nazca superstar, which is a style where they go, and he was a bow staff guy, and he had a staff like this. I'm not sure, probably the same brand. I don't know, but this one's handmade. I can feel it already. Let's read some more stuff to you. Like I said, I'm going to make a few videos talk about this staff specifically. This is the kind of staff that you want if you're going to do contests, or if you've reached a certain level and you got really fast, you want to see how fast you can really get, you need something like this. Now this says perfectly balanced. You can see that almost immediately as soon as I pull it out. I can find that midpoint, my finger there. Keep everything in line with the camera. There we go. Yeah, super balanced. It's not too light either. I was afraid it would be like super light because of the way it's made, but it's not. It's not like super light, but it's not heavy either. It's a good. It has to be heavy enough that when you start to spin it, you can get some momentum. So it's perfect for that. Let's see. Protective acrylic coating, seals, and edges, better look and feel. Manny spent so much time thinking about all the details, what makes the perfect kind of bow for this style. And it's obvious that there's a lot of effort, energy, and passion and love went into something like this. Let's see. Protective tip. Stab yourself in the foot, although, you know, that's good. Probably because the material is so solid and strong that you would, you know, smack yourself and scratch yourself up a little bit. But that's a smart idea. Let's see. The bow, and he says there are other weapons. They have. I was on the website today. They have tons of other weapons, tons of other gear too. Let's see. It protects your mats because of the tip. You can build your own. You can tell them what you want. They're going to make it. Put your name on it if you want. They do all kinds of other stuff. You can see this one has a special grip. You can see that. Feels like the perfect kind of thing you want to spin. And you'll notice this has a smaller diameter. And again, this is not a walk down the street, defend yourself, Joe Bo. This is get in the ring or go up and do a demonstration. Maybe you have a martial arts school. You want to really show off a little bit your skills. This is the kind of staff that you need because it's quick, it's light. I can hear it starting to give me that whipping sound. When you do the butterfly spin and then you go behind your back, there's a whipping motion that a lot of guys are going to throw in there. You're going to be able to do that with this staff. Just read a couple more things before I get off here because I got to get going. I'm not done with the camps yet today. I got a black belt test tonight, so we got to get going. Let's see. This one, he said, the one he sent you or sent me is with its basic core. Also make them in hardwood. So they do have staffs that you can fight with. You go over to their website. And they're more durable for those who break them. Now, I've seen some of the guys use them so light by other manufacturers. I don't know who they are, but I've seen them break. This kind of, this doesn't feel like that's going to happen. They break them when they do quick whipping motions. They bring it to an abrupt stop. That's not going to happen with this. This thing is super, super strong. As you see, it's personalized with my name. They also put school logos if you have a school on different weapons, free of charge if you have a school account. And Smart, he says, we believe the schools should be advertising their own brand and instead of buying Century stuff. I'm sure that's what you mean. I think you should have both on. So you should have the school's brand and then the other company's brand or whatever. But whatever. I appreciate your sentiment there. And that's about it. I'm going to make a bunch of videos with this. I'm going to give myself a day or two to spin it. Out of town next week. I won't be able to bring this with me, but just whack myself in the head with it. Super lightweight, didn't hurt that much. But I'll get back in town next week. I'll have some time the week after. I'm going to make a whole bunch of videos, maybe get one done before I go this weekend. A deeper, more in-depth review of this style. But I also want to show you some of the things that you do with this that you can't do with the other martial arts staffs. All staffs have their own feel and they have their own purpose. If it's like a hardwood staff and it's that traditional Japanese style, you're not spinning that thing. You're just in there striking and blocking and moving. And you've got quick motions. If it's a Kung Fu staff and you're doing bigger motions, everything flows more. And there is a lot of big spins and stuff. Some of what you see in American style karate tournaments, like the NASCA circuit, I think it's North American Sport Karate Association. We have some kids from here who are top ranked. One kid just moved up a division. Before that, he was number one in the world. Connor moved out to Hollywood to be a stunt man. He's been in a bunch of commercials already. Excuse me. He's still, I don't think competes anymore, but he's coaching a bunch of kids and he flips and spins and does all that stuff. And those guys our guys do mostly commas, which I haven't done any videos on commas, but I'll do one soon. But I've been telling them, got to do the staff. I think some of the best guys, like Reed Presley, one of these guys I watched, Reed Presley, there's a couple other guys. I've never seen a guy move a staff like that. Now, could you use that for self-defense on the street? No. Does he know that? I'm sure he does. I'm sure these guys who are flipping and spinning, they throw these things up and they look more like a baton sometimes, like a twirling baton. They also know that, so someone will say, have you been pressure tested? Someone asked me that in one of the videos today. Smart question. Have you pressure tested some years ago? And I had to use my staff and the guy had a sword. Then I'm not spinning it and throwing it up in the air and closing my eyes and going behind my back. You're not doing any of that stuff. But that's not why I do it. That's not why you do it. You're not trying to learn how to do different complex moves and cool stuff with your staff because you think it's going to intimidate somebody or stop a fight. You're doing it to strengthen your hands. You're doing it to create new neural pathways in your brain so that you get smarter, so you can do math better. You're doing it because it's fun. You're doing it because it gets you moving. It gets you out of the house. It gets your blood flowing and it makes your shoulders feel better and your grip gets stronger. You're doing it for a million reasons that don't have anything to do with that basics. That doesn't mean anything's right or wrong. You need to know this. That's why I like to teach those strikes and the blocks, and the different hand position. And somebody will say, you can't do strikes like, well, you can't in your style, but the other style might do it like this. And that might be right in their style. And you might not understand why that's right. That's why you can't have such strong opinions. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's just different. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just different. You've got to take that approach to martial arts that expands your understanding of the world. That also makes you a nicer, kinder, more tolerant human being so that you don't get in so many fights and you don't turn into somebody that nobody wants to be around. But anyway, all that is beside the point. I like this staff a lot. Manny did a fantastic job. I'm flattered that you stuck my name on it and you really put a lot of care and effort into this for me. But it's obvious that all of your products have a lot of love, passion, love for the martial arts. Those of us who love the martial arts, we do anything. We create all kinds of crazy stuff. We create videos like this just because we love it so much and we want to share it with so many other people. It's almost never, it can't be about the money because there's very little money in it, right? It's almost like anything you have a passion for. There's not a lot of money in it. It's about what it does for you, what it did for me as a young man to help me grow into a smarter, kinder, more tolerant, more patient person who can get along in society. That's what I want to share with people. I know that's what a lot of you get out of it. So if you're looking for martial arts staff and you're at the level where you want to go up a little bit, challenge yourself. If you're going to compete in any of these musical or competitions where they use this kind of staff, I highly recommend it. Just looking at it. I'll get a little bit more in detail. I'll give you some more information on it in the future, and then I'll show you what you can do with it. Also, back to the starting point. You want to win some karate chops made by Macho, put that in the comment section below. The second thing that I'm going to send out to somebody, package of books. You know what? I've got another book upstairs that I didn't write, but I'm in all the pictures, and I helped write kind of. I helped direct it. It's about self-defense for women, and it works for self-defense men and women. I'm going to throw that in there too. This blue ball, these are really nice. Big exercise ball. I have these in abundance. I want to send one to you. Or a little bit smaller, purple. You can either put in the comment, I don't care, let me win something. You can put in the comment section, I'd like to win the book specifically, or the ball specifically, the blue one, the purple one, or whatever. But please make sure, 89tigers.com, I have your information. And the thing I remembered or I learned today, make sure you've connected me in that email or that comment with who you are here in the your avatar, either on Facebook, like what's your name on Facebook, what's your name on YouTube, so that I know who it is. And oh yeah, someone asked me if they pay a super chat, does that give them a better chance of winning? No, I gotta be honest, but I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, put it in there. I'm gonna go make a couple more videos today. I hope to get them uploaded soon before my trip. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.